I'm back. I'm letting my phone charge right now. But yeah, so what it is that it's a male who decided I'm going to be female. So it's a trans female. And then you have a female who is they, them. So they're in a relationship. The only part that I don't get, because, so like whenever people see them, it's like, oh, it's a male and a female that are in a relationship. Biologically, yes. The only part that doesn't make sense is that the trans female claims that she is a lesbian, which would make sense if the person who is they, them claimed to be a female. So in this case, it's more like you're asexual, you're not a lesbian, because basically you're going with someone who claims to be they, them. They do not claim to be a female, and if they did claim to be a female, then basically, like, technically the trans female would be a lesbian. So I'm just like, this does not make any sense, like, at all. I mean, a lot of people just don't get it, they don't understand it, which I understand. It's we don't understand who we are as an identity, and I wonder if it's because of also social rules of like what a female is supposed to do and what a man is supposed to do. Guess what? There are some females out there who are breadwinners, and then the man is not the breadwinner. Like, there's some cases like that, some cases where it's traditional roles where the female goes ahead and makes and does stuff, and the male like goes out and works. And then you have some cases, I remember one lady, she works, her husband, like biologically male female, and they identify as male female, the guy, he ends up staying home and taking care of the house and the kids, and the reason why is because he's like becoming blind. And it's like, you know what, that, like, I get it. So for the simple fact of like, as a society, well, not, you know, every society, but like, I think a lot of people, they don't know who they are anymore, and because of that, they're like, okay, I don't identify as a male or a female because I don't fit into the traditional gender role. Guess what? Do you know the last time I cooked? I cook like breakfast. Normally. Would I like to learn to cook other food? Yes. Yes, I definitely would. But like, I'm just like, why? Like, just because you're male or female doesn't mean you have to fit the traditional gender roles. Like, I know traditionally, like, a male is supposed to be the protector, traditionally, but there's times out there where it's like the female is like, you know what, no, like, we're gonna go ahead and be grizzly mama today and protect my household, basically, or protect other people. There are females out there like that. And then there are some guys who are like just super chill or like go with the flow. And at times they are protective, but other times they're like, you know what, you know, just let it go. So like, it's not just a biological thing. Like, there are some things in regards to males and females that is more so mental, that are like specific for that gender. It doesn't necessarily mean cooking and cleaning. It means like, it can mean mentally how they handle things. And then also, there are times in which, like, not every male or female will fit that, the traditional role, or like some kind of mental or emotional thing. But it's like, you know what, there are, like, it's possible to go out there and find people who complement you, who are like different from you, that fit who you are. Whether you identify, like, whether you are male or female. So yeah, it's frustrating because it's like, okay, we've gone from like, I object to this, to that does not make any sense, to like, yeah, the logic is flawed there. You claim to be lesbian, but you're going after someone who is not binary. You're not a lesbian, you're asexual. So yeah, there's my rant for today, because I'm just like, that, no. So anyways, I'm gonna take a nap until about 5 or so, and then I have work from 6:30 until I think 10:30, but I can do a video whenever I get off. I will also try and do a video whenever I'm leaving, and then also, or like before I leave, as I'm walking over to work, Yeah, also, whoop, there we go. What else was there? So there's work. Also, just to give you a heads up, work. There is something else. Yeah, I can do a video whenever I leave work, and like maybe once I get here, like arrive back at the dorm. And then I think that's really about it. I'm gonna take a nap. I need a nap. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think that's about it for now. Oh, a few days ago. So what it is that I was at lunch, and this lady, she was leaving, and she's like, "Bye, so I love you." I was like, "You love me? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure you love me?" And so in response, she was putting together her stuff, and then she was like, she blew me a kiss, and I was like, "Oh, I love you too." And she's like, her response was, "Thanks, honey bunny." And I told her, "Thanks, honey bun." It was something along, no, I think she actually said, "Thanks, honey bun." And I was like, "Oh, you're welcome, honey bunny." So yeah, it was fun and cute. There was something that happened yesterday, I think. I can't remember what. I'll try to remember. It might be gone from my memory forever. But anyways, so I'll talk to you later. Hope that you have a great day. I have work. I'm going to double check the schedule, triple check instead of like getting it totally wrong, and then set my alarm for a few hours from now. So yeah. Anyways, talk to you later. Let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about, and I'll respond around 5:30. But yeah, bye. I love you. And I hope that you have a great day. Let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about, and I'll respond then. Bye. I love you.